A pact between man, gnomes, and dwarves was created within a small town called Phandalin. This pact was known as the Fendelver Pact. The pact allowed all three races to share in mineral and precious metal rights of a cave known as Wave Echo Cave. The town and races nearby flourished with this agreement. The cave itself harnessed a power unlike any other, and spellcasters from various races were able to harness this power to create a great forge known as the Forge of Spells. This forge possessed the ability to craft magical items, and the town became more popular than ever. But with popularity comes trouble, and disaster struck the town of Phandalin and Wave Echo Cave. A group of furious orcs swept through the area, and evil mercenary wizards aided them in order to claim Wave Echo Cave. Much was lost, and none was gained. The area remained in ruin for centuries, uninhabited, except by those who wished to seek shelter amongst the ruins of Phandalin. History became rumor. Rumor became a legend, and a legend became a myth. Many sought to seek the lost cave known as Wave Echo Cave in hopes that the rumor was true. All have failed. But hope remains with an individual known as Gundren Rockseeker, a boisterous dwarf who believes he has found the cave. He has hired 3 unlikely adventurers to aid him in finding and reclaiming the cave in hopes of re-establishing the Fendelver Pact. Join me on the ethereal plane in the year 1491 as we follow these 3 individuals and witness, without intervening, their choices. We will be able to see if they are able to achieve what Gundren wishes, if they will fall in their endeavor, or will they have other means? Much like time, all we can do is watch. The choice remains theirs, and the future will be crafted based upon those choices. A long time ago, roughly 500 years, a pact between man, gnomes, and... Welcome everyone! This is AUTOSAVE Before Entering presents the Lost Mines of Phandelver. This is our episode 4. We last left our adventurers. They actually escorted the human individual known as Sildar Hallwinter, who was searching for an individual known as Iarno Albrecht, to Phandalin. At Phandalin, they met a whole bunch of individuals there, and they all, pretty much for the most part, warned them of a group known as the Redbrands that are known for racketeering and also some other criminal activity within the area. Our adventurers then decided to bed down at the Stonehill Inn after a couple of drinks from some of our characters that decided to carry it a little bit too far, but they all leveled up as well. But let's introduce our characters. We have Hordal.
Hello, everybody. Hordal here.
We have the Watcher.
Good evening, let the stars be your guide.
And we have Arthas.
Hello.
All right, last we left, everyone bed down. Some people had some strange things that happened to them throughout the night, but you all wake up, and some are a little bit hungover, but no points of exhaustion. You guys are all good. As you wake up and open the door, you see each other all on the second floor of the Stonehill Inn.
I need that breakfast beer.
You start to
Good
hear
morning, guys.
some activity, just a conversation downstairs, and it sounds like a familiar voice of Sildar Hallwinter. Seems like he's talking to someone. You also smell the aroma of freshly cooked bacon, eggs, and some fruit.
Breakfast time. Let's go.
Meat and mead.
Arthur just runs down the stairs looking for food.
Okay, as you walk down, all three of you, Watcher, are you going as well?
Yeah.
Okay. As all three of you walk down, you notice that Sildar Hallwinter is there. He's in new garments. You can tell that he's faring a lot better than what he was before. Still has some bruises, pretty much his eye and stuff, but has healed up relatively good. He's got brand new clothes, as I said, not still wearing that tattered stuff. And he's talking to a human that's aged about 20 years. You can tell by his appearance that his occupation is probably a miner of some sort. Sildar looks up at you, gentlemen. Well, good morning. How fare the three of you?
Sluggish.
I feel great. Bed's up there. Awesome. Better than the cart.
Well, that's fair enough. I ended up settling your dinner from last night. It seems like they have already prepared some breakfast. Why don't you go ahead and take a seat?
Sounds good to me. So Arthur runs down and just sits at the table with Sildar.
And you notice Toblin is there with Trilena, and they're actually cooking stuff. Sildar comes over to you. He goes, he brings this man over. This is Lenar. He's a miner around this area. I was able to link up with him. I met him over talking to the town master. It appears that Iarno Albric is missing as well, so that is going to be two individuals who aren't around here. But the town master and Lenar, they're talking about orc raiders. Is that right, Lenar? Yes, yeah, Sildar. Lenar says. There's orc raiders that have been seen on the east end of the Tribor Trail. You know, even the town master, he put up this thing in order for people to go take care of them. He seems a little anxious about them. But, you know, they're at this place called, I believe it's called Wyvern Tor. It's an old place that used to have all these wyverns there, and some brave guy, hero, eventually scared them off, and they made a little establishment there, but it seems like the orcs have raided that area and made that their home. It's a little to the south of a place called Connerbury. Sildar just looks back at you and goes, well, it seems like Phandalin has a lot of issues.
Seems like a lot of people go missing, too.
Well, I mean, I only know of Iarno and then obviously Gundren.
That's a lot.
That's two.
I don't miss people.
That is correct. But we have heard about these Redbrands, and they're definitely an issue around the area. And Sildar looks at Lenar, and Lenar kind of gives him a nod. As well, I've made myself the member of the Lord's Alliance here, and seems I will be staying in Phandalin for some time. As such, I've been working with the town master. He doesn't seem to be too, how can we put it? Trustworthy or believes in doing the right thing. I talked to him about the Redbrands. He views them as some sort of mercenary group. He's mainly concerned about the orcs for some weird reason that are far off to the east. He doesn't even know anything about the goblins. Which I find odd, because some of the townsfolk even mention the presence of the goblins. But nonetheless, Lennar too, that word that I was trying to figure out, that goblin word, Clegg Hard. And Lennar looks at him and he goes, Clegg Hard. Yeah. What? My guttural response is never that great, but I wouldn't worry about it. Apparently, I thought it was something important, but in Goblin, all it means is spider. That cave was probably crawling with tons of spiders, and those goblins were tired of it. But that puts us at a dead end, then. I don't know where Gundren would be. I know his brothers are supposed to be out on the outskirts of town. I don't think that they'll be coming in, though, because they don't really like any towns or cities.
Nundro and Tharden.
Nundro and Tharden.
Isolated folk.
Well, what I could do, and I would greatly appreciate it, as a member of the Lord's Alliance, I'd like to hire you, at least to try to find Gundren. If we could find Gundren, hopefully we can find that Wave Echo Cave, and then we can bring prosperity and money resources into Phandalin and build it like it used to be. What say the three of you?
I'm on board. I got nothing else to do.
Wanted to find Gundren anyway, so if you're gonna pay us or hire us for it, sounds like a win.
If Gundren's in trouble, we should help him.
Agreed. The only issue is I don't even know where to start. Doesn't seem like anyone knows where Gundren is. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, people who talk, as we know Gundren does, tend to disappear when they talk about profits, exciting things.
Mm-hmm.
And seems to be linked to these mercenaries.
The Redbrands.
Hordo doesn't like when we use their names.
We were told not to.
Yeah. Well, perhaps we should keep it quiet then.
You'll make the
Everyone tells us to go to the Sleeping Giant. I guess that's where they hang out.
Well, that's
bunch of
funny.
daubers.
That's funny. I've been told to stay away from the Sleeping Giant. But,
Arthas thinks it's an adventure.
It is. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, do you think that the Redbrands could be linked with the disappearance of Gundren?
Well, we know Gundren runs his mouth. And they take out people or abduct people or kill them or whatever. Whoever runs their mouth talking about found treasure.
That is true, but are the Redbrands linked to the goblins?
I don't know.
Good question.
The alternative is we investigate the goblins, set a trap for the other group. We come in, we demonstrate the wealth and the wealth that the group covets, and maybe they will approach us.
You do remember Halia Thornton, the Phandalin Miners Exchange? She mentioned that the Redbrands may have a goblin minion who's part of the Kragmaw tribe. Well, that's fair enough. It seems like the Redbrands seem to be an issue nonetheless. If we could eliminate, there's only 3 of you, though. I don't know how we would successfully eliminate them, but
One at a time.
one
We
at a
could set a
time.
trap.
Kill one at a time.
We could set a trap.
We could.
Start bragging about big find or something. Draw their attention. And when they come to take us, we take them.
Seems like a pretty good strategy. But I'm gonna go back to the town master and see if I can do some more digging into at least some of this stuff and figure out why he's all
I don't
in a
I don't
wreck.
think he'll be that helpful. It sounds like, from what we've been hearing, it sounds like he might be scared of those people and turning a blind eye to them.
I think he is, but to be fair, in order me to establish my spot, I feel like the hall is the most recognizable place that I need to be. But I will go around and I will talk to the local populace to see if I can do some more digging, see what's really going on here. At least I know you, gentlemen, and I hope I can rely on you if the need comes.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
But what I'll do here is, being a member of the Lord's Alliance, I will pay for any stay that you have while located here. As long as you're under my employ to find Gundren, I will pay you right once Gundren is found, and I will determine the cost based off of what you had to go through in order to find Gundren. I hope he's not dead.
That'd be a big loss.
That works for me.
If it is, I hate to say this because Gundren is a friend, but we do need that map. Whoever took that map, we need it. All of Phandalin relies on that map. If we could bring Phandalin to the way that it was and bring the Fendelver Pact back.
Should we start asking around about a map?
Well,
I'll leave it.
last-
I'll leave it up to you and how you want to go about it.
And that could draw attention to us. Good, bad, fun. Attention.
Only information we
attention.
know. Only information we know about the map is that it's gone, and the empty case was where the goblins attacked. So my first guess would be, goblins have the map. Or, if there's the goblin spy, then the Redbrands.
Well, I can't help but feel that if they took Gundren, that there's something else. It's almost like something's missing. If they just needed the map, they would have killed Gundren, but
Maybe they can't read the map because goblins are dumb.
perhaps. Well, needless to say, I'll let you gentlemen eat some breakfast. And Sildar looks at you, Hordal, and perhaps you should drink some water. I had to pay for a broken deer antler that fell off the wall somehow.
Portal checks his antlers real quick.
No, your antlers are good.
Oh. That's
Not
fine.
yours.
Well,
Watch it with pipe off. He'd say Hordal knocked it off when he ran upstairs and belly flopped into his bed.
You don't know that.
yeah, well, that's what Toblin said, so I'm gonna have to believe Toblin.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I
Toblin's a
never
good
made it
guy.
to the bed. I'll tell you right now, I never made it to the bed.
Well, that's fair enough. But, gentlemen, take care. Lenar, thank you so much. You're welcome, Sildar, says Lenar. And Sildar and Lenar walk out. Toblin.
Sildar.
Yes. Horda.
And Hordal grabs his arm in like predator kind of handshake and just goes, "Be careful with the town master."
I've been around a couple of these political battles. Unfortunately, it's something that even the Lord's Alliance got caught up in, but it's something that we must do. But I heed your warning.
You
To
let
the-
us know if you need help there, big guy.
This is a help of words, Arthas. Unfortunately, it's this weird craft, but you see him, he touches his scimitar. He's like, I'm still capable of wielding this if the time comes.
Aye.
But take care, gentlemen.
You as well.
See ya. Luck.
And Toblin and Tridina bring food out to you. It's bacon, eggs, all that stuff, some freshly squeezed juice.
Food.
While they're
Thank you
eating,
so much.
Watcher,
Yes,
While
Watcher.
they're eating, Watcher would ask, Hordal, I'd like to buy some more equipment quickly before we set out, but I require some more gold. Would you be able to share 12 more gold?
12. Here, kid. And Hordal gives you 15.
While you eat, I may set out to purchase the equipment I'm seeking.
So Watcher, you're
In
going
the party.
Are you going to the Lion Shield Coster?
Yes.
Okay. You notice that Lynn Greywind is there. She's like, oh, the Watcher. I remember you. I can't thank you enough for that information too. We haven't sent anyone out to recover the goods yet, but I can't thank you enough. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes. I was hoping to buy some additional equipment from you if you have it in stock. I was interested in some splint mail, if you have it.
Splint mail, yeah. Splint mail is very easy for us to come by, and we get essentially the mail from the smithy there. But yeah, we can easily make that happen. Leather with pieces of mail on it, and they have it for the price listed in the book.
Yeah, he'll buy that. He'll thank her. We don't have to RP this, but he'll thank her. He'll also stop by the blacksmith real quick and ask about a custom job. He wants to get his star map embedded in the shield, so over the arm bracer, so he can almost like look through it or like see it over his shield. It wouldn't have to be done right now, but it would be something that it's a special project.
The smithy looks at you. I'll have to get back to you on that one. That's going to require some pretty good glasswork as well. Let me at least consult to see what I can make happen. But I'll see if I can draw some plans up for it.
Thank you. I'll return tomorrow, and Watcher will go back to the group.
Okay. As you go back and Watcher, you see there's this little kid, as soon as you're about to walk in, that just looks up at you and goes, "Oh, mister?" And he just kind of like pokes you. He's like, "What are you?" And he's roughly a 10-year-old boy. I've never
He looks at me and says, I'm a follower of nature.
I've never seen... And he kind of gives a little ding. I've never seen something like that in nature. Are you man-made? Are you magical?
I am magical, but I believe that there's a little bit of magic in all of us.
Even me?
Yes, definitely you.
I love it. Are you an adventurer?
You could say that, yes.
Yeah, me too. He pulls out like a little wooden sword. And he's like, you see this? I'm getting better. Dad says I need to practice every day. He also tells me I need to do my chores, though. I gotta pick up some bread from here in order to bring back.
That's very important, but an adventurer doesn't need it. The sword skill is not the most important piece of being an adventurer.
What's the most important piece?
It's learning to appreciate those that you encounter on the road while you're adventuring.
Learning to appreciate the... Well, I just met you. Are there more like you?
I'm very happy to have met you. Yes, you'll see many of my kind.
Nice.
But probably not so many that are interested in nature the way I am.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, let me at least go grab my bread. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Please call me Watcher.
Watching for what?
Watching the stars.
I mean, it's daytime, sir. I'll have to wait until night to watch them. But what's your name?
Watcher.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I misinterpreted that. I apologize. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher, and I appreciate meeting you. Now I gotta go do my chores before I get in trouble. My name is Carp.
Clark?
Clark.
Oh, Clark. It's nice to meet you.
Carp with a C. Almost like, what is that? The fish? Is there a carp fish?
Carps.
Yeah.
Carp.
Yep.
Oh, Carp.
Carp.
Carp, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you
Good luck
too.
with your chores.
He puts his wooden sword away and he walks in. Hordal Arthas, you see a 10-year-old boy walk over to Toblin. And you can see that he's got a list and like Toblin's gathering supplies for him.
Arthas, and that's how I ended up killing my first elk.
Wait, there's more? There's more of them? Oh. Carp comes running on over. He's like, are you adventurers too?
Hordal looks down at him and goes, what do you think, kid?
A dwarf. Yeah, well, you kind of look like my dad, he says to you, Arthas.
I look like your dad? That's one good-looking fella.
Well, I mean, okay, but, you know, he is pretty strict, but nonetheless. Are you adventurers like the Watcher?
Aye, he's in our group.
Adventurer.
I figured as much. I'm getting better at this stuff. The Watcher told me to appreciate those that I meet along the road. So it's a pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. My name is Carp.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Like the fish.
Yeah, I like the fish.
Good name.
I like
Carper
fish.
Strong.
It is.
Good
It's what the guy that looks like him named me. My dad. But I'm an
What's your
adventurer
dad's name?
too.
What's...
My dad's name is Quillin. Some people call him Mr. Alderleaf.
What do you do for adventures? You said you're an adventurer.
Well, you know, I like to fight some of the bad guys, but you know, I'm not quite old enough. but sometimes I go up to the manor there, and I track them down. You know, but then they end up going like underground, and you know, I'm not old enough to quite fight all of them.
What do they look like? What are they?
Oh, they look very mean, like thugs, you know, like bullies, people that pick on you and stuff like that. I try to hide in the shadows though, so that they don't really see me.
Not really helping me out here, kid. What kind of beast are they?
Oh, well, you know, my dad told me that they're like the worst kind of beasts, which are essentially humans, you know. But I like to make believe, and I like pretend that there's something else, like goblins or like bugbears or sometimes even those lizard things.
Kobolds.
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Well, I mean, those guys look scary. I've seen them, man. They look scary.
They're nice guys.
Yeah, sure enough.
Hey, you want a beer?
Interesting kid.
I'm not old enough to have a
Arthas.
beer yet.
Arthas,
You said
not
you're an
yet.
adventurer. That's part of venturing.
Well, one day I'll be old enough and I'll be able to drink. But
Well, you
until
said
that
I'm
day,
who's not letting you drink? Your dad?
my
How you say it looks like your dad. I can go buy you a drink.
Ward'll just hold his head real quick.
I feel like this is a test. An adventurer would not drink before he goes out to fight evil.
Portal, what do you say about that?
Ward'll sips his drink. Depends on the adventurer.
You're doing good.
You hear Toblin, Carp, leave those fine gentlemen alone. I got your stuff here. Just go ahead and bring them back to your house. Carp just looks at you all. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he gives you a bow. Take care.
And you too. Have fun.
Hey, fish boy.
Yes.
Stick to the shadows, okay?
Always.
Good.
And the ruins up to the east provide plenty of shadows to hide in. But it's a pleasure meeting you all. Right, Watcher? I'm doing it.
Always a pleasure to meet new friends.
He just kind of gingerly grabs this basket and walks out, and you can see Toblin just like shaking his head. He looks at you three and goes, don't mind that little boy. He means well, but he goes off and plays as much as he can, doing what boys do.
Aye. Good learning.
Yeah, that it is. Well, they shouldn't be bothering you here anymore, so feel free to do what you want. I talked to Sildar, and Sildar said that he would pay for the room, so seems to be going pretty good. You guys have it made. Just please do me a favor and don't ruin any of the stuff that we have on the walls, Hordal.
Sorry, I guess.
Well, Sildar paid for it, so I guess that's okay, but...
Need better antlers then if they broke. And he grabs his horns real quick.
Well, it would also help if a big dwarf didn't fall on top of them, but...
Aye, the wall moved in front of me.
Oh, I would be surprised if you remember, Hordal.
Whatever.
Arthas.
Yes.
Going back and thinking about what Sildar said about that goblin word, Cleghard, and it meaning spider, it can't help but remember a note that you found that started you on this whole adventure.
Oh, give me a minute. I gotta go back into some original
The only
stuff.
thing that you remember is the image of a spider on the burnt piece of paper that you had that led you here.
One second. Loading.
It's okay.
Loading background.
Just,
On the slow computer.
it's okay.
Is
On the piece
Is
of
Arthur
paper.
saying that out loud?
No. Yeah, loaded.
Loading.
Loaded.
Loading.
I feel like the Watcher would say that. Loaded. Loaded. Does not compute.
Blue screen error.
No, but you just remember.
I wish you gave me a heads up before the session.
No, it's okay.
Saying, hey,
you
read your
remember.
background one more time tonight.
So you remember? Do you remember
Yep.
the story? The three individuals that were dead. The one person who ended up being over the bodies that lit something on fire and dropped it on the ground. You went over
Yes.
and it wasn't fully burnt, but the piece of paper relatively said, "I can pull this up right here for you."
Perfect.
So that you have
Ooh.
it right there. The piece of paper, I should have
read
done
it.
this to help you out.
There we go.
Burnt. Can't read it all. But when they say spider, you can't help but think of that. And look at that callus on that hand. No.
Them are
Those
working
calloused
hands.
Hell yeah.
Fit right in at the miners exchange.
So as we're sitting there,
It's up to you to do what you want with that.
no, I'll be. So we're sitting there eating, and I'm assuming Watcher's back now, right? At the table.
Yeah, everyone's
Okay.
there.
We're sitting there eating, and I'm just like, huh. You know what, guys? that spider that they were just talking about. Something just popped into my mind. Well, give me a minute. I start rifling through my backpack. And I'm like, before we left on this journey, I found this that someone was trying to burn in an alleyway after they killed someone. I was watching a fight go on. Yeah, it's fun. But anyway, yeah, so I picked it up thinking it might be useful because it's got Gundren's name on it. What do you guys think? Yeah, just popped into my mind. So I just throw it on the table.
I just pulled that up for you guys so that you can see it.
Yeah.
The paper is burnt.
Rock
Looked like they were trying to destroy it. But knowing that I was going to see Gundren and I saw his name on this paper, I figured, hey, might as well put it in my pocket. Completely forgot about it until now.
Look here. Next to Gundren's name. It says something about a key.
He could be the key.
Well, that would be good if we're talking about keys, because then he's probably living.
No, because on below it says whether he lives or dies.
Aye, but he needs the key. He has the map. Who knows if he has the key? Maybe he was still searching for it.
What if Gundren is the key?
Aye. Dwarves do weird things with keys.
So, I don't know. Just something that popped into my mind that I'd forgotten about. I figured I'd share with you guys. I don't like keeping secrets from my buddies. And I just smile.
Word all kind of side-eyes you a little bit. And then it's like, you're wild. Sounds like a nice compliment.
So
I wonder what that symbol's about.
Yeah. But so figured I'd share it. I can hold on to it right now. But so where should we go? Lots of stuff's going on. You know me. I'm always up for going after the Redbrands directly, but doesn't sound like you guys are on board with that yet.
Still would like to see more information. We know they're assholes. We know...
What, you want to go after these goblins?
Thinking about these orc raiders to the east. Didn't the little boy talk about some ruins? Maybe they're spotted up there.
I really think he was chasing squirrels or something.
The only
You
one
really
chasing...
think a kid that age was going after orc raiders?
He's nosy. Pretending. Learning.
He'd be
how
dead.
to hide. Orcs are dumb.
But we can
Probably
go.
didn't see him.
I'll follow you.
Earning some good faith amongst the villagers would be prudent. We should check out the orcs.
Plus, feels like it's the most straightforward right now. Redbrands, we still don't know how many. And yeah, I said it out loud. Talks a little loud.
Toblin's sitting there. Oh, jeez. Get me in trouble.
Dublin breakfast beer for the road.
Sildar actually told me that you shouldn't be having beer. He said something about water, and technically, since he's the one that's paying, he told me at night you can.
Gotta shake the headache. Here, I'll pay for it. Tosses him a silver.
Oh, fair enough. You see that Trilena kind of gives him like a side eye. He's a paying customer.
Just the one, don't worry.
They bring you one.
We got business. Slugs it. This'll kick the headache. Aye. So you two.
So do we know where we're going?
I say we head east.
Just out of town east?
Or
should we ask for a specific place?
The Tribord Trail.
Just to give you an idea, since you guys are a little familiar with the area, okay? So you guys are in Phandalin right here, okay? And to the east, here, I'm trying to make it so it can appear on there. All right. Oh, come on.
Oops, sorry.
No, that's okay. So Conneberry is the Tribor Trail is this route that you went to take, right? That goes right along here into Phandalin, okay? It continues all the way down. This is Conneberry right here. Okay. So Wyvern Tor is somewhere down towards the south of Conneberry. And you guys know of both. Conneberry is actually another town that got sacked by Orc Raiders as well. It's almost like you guys came from a great place into the worst place ever. And Wyvern Tor is thus named because I always say Wyvern. It's Wyvern. I'm sorry. You guys can correct me on my English. It's Wyvern. For some weird reason, I always say Wyvern, but it's Wyvern.
I'll say Wyvern.
Yeah, it's weird, but whatever. But you know it was a historical place that like they fought all the Wyverns off. But since then, it's been a place filled with like bandits and stuff like that. Essentially, what Phandalin used to be. But that is a ways away. Just I wanted to give you some perspective on where it is. And then he did say that the town master had some sort of like
he's got a job
task.
posting up, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's check the board. See what the tasks are from the town master. Maybe we can get some good faith from him.
Welcome
and
to
then
the place of side quests.
We'll check the board and we'll go. And then if it turns out to be nothing, we'll just start along the trail.
Sounds good. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So you're going to the town master's hall. All right. All three.
Yes. Maybe Sildar will be there.
Yep, Sildar is there. And you can see that he's arguing. Outside, though, you do... Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
We see him arguing through the window?
No, outside, there's like a billboard. It's almost like the best way to put it is like if you've ever played any video game, there's a billboard with like quests like set up. And you see,
it's just like the Witcher job board.
One that is like posted that says reward, all caps. Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the menace should inquire within. Urgent request! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Hey guys, this seems important.
Seems like it would be urgent, huh, Arthas?
Look at all those exclamation marks.
Well, let's go pick up a job.
So we gotta go inside, it says? Inquire within?
Let's talk with the town master.
You guys open the door. This building it is pretty good. Sturdy stone walls. It's got a pitched roof. There's a bell tower at the back. They obviously have the board in front. You notice too, like there's this weird seal like posted on everything that you assume is like the town master's seal on there. As you enter, you do see Sildar in there. He's arguing with a man, a human male, who's about 35 years old. He is a fat individual. And by fat, I don't mean extremely fat, but you guys know that he's probably got a lot of money, likes where he came from, and definitely indulges in food. Right? Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Everybody?
Ooh.
Yep.
7.
7?
3.
3.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. 8. I looked at the wrong
11.
one. 8.
11. Okay. Watcher, you can hear that Sildar is arguing with this individual, telling him that there's other things at hand. Why are the orcs so important? And as soon as he says that, Hordal, you don't hear this, or Arthas. Arthas, you say, "Hi, Sildar," and just, like, disrupt it. Sildar just turns and goes, "Hi. Yeah. Well, Harvin, these are the three adventurers that brought me here. The dwarf here is Hordal.
Aye.
The Warforged here is the Watcher. And then this human here is Arthas.
What's up?
Harvin looks at you. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. Are you here to help with the orcs?
I hear it's urgent.
Yeah. Well,
I hear there's a reward.
yeah. Handsome reward. Anyone that can help, right? What we'll do is I will give out, let's see here. How much should I give out here? How much?
You posted a reward and don't know what the reward is?
I did post 100 gold pieces each.
Each?
Yes. And I will provide supplies in order for you to go out there. I'll give you horses. I'll help you out.
Got a cart too?
Why is this so important?
Well, I mean, right now the trails, even off to the east, like, things need to come into Phandalin, and we need to make sure that everything's open. If things are closed down, Phandalin doesn't prosper, and if we don't prosper, then the town goes to crap. You see that Sildar is, like, shaking his head.
You seem on edge, big guy. Why are you so on edge? Jittery.
Well, orcs used to come down here and ransack all of Phandalin. Don't you know any of the history of Phandalin? Like, we need to watch out for the orcs. You want to do an insight check?
The other townsfolk seem to be.
Arthas?
Arthas?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
you
do
asked
one.
the question,
I'll do one.
Arthas.
I'll do one. 15.
Yeah. There is definitely something else going on here, Arthas.
I just noticed that.
You can tell by his voice there's just something definitely odd, and it's almost as if he's not telling the whole truth or why there is an urgency to this.
Have the orcs been rumored to attack recently? Have you seen them approaching?
The orcs have been attacking everywhere. Even Connerbury's down. All these places are down. If we can't get supplies in from the east, then, like, what do we do?
What kind of supplies are you trying to get in?
We need all the goods to come in. We're a stop for Neverwinter and Winterfell. People need to come in here in order to drop off supplies, and then we send it up. If we don't get those supplies to the Jewel of the North, then we're in trouble.
We didn't hear about the same issues from when we were in Winterfell that we just came from, and I would have felt like we would have heard about that up there if they weren't making it there from here.
Well, most of this stuff just recently started to happen. The truth is, Phandalin's actually, we're in a tight spot. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. They even talked to Lion Shield Coster. Their stuff isn't getting up. It's just we need these supplies.
Yeah,
if we don't
but
get
when we
these
were
supplies,
when we were
then Phandalin dies.
When we were talking to them, they had problems with supplies coming from the west, because that's where we came, and they said they weren't getting their stuff because we ran into some of their issues, and we cleared that up. Now you're talking about coming from the east.
Yeah. Stuff can actually come up from the north as well. But if you think about what we do, the orcs are bad. Look around here. He's like, for crying out loud. A couple of people of the Lion Shield Coster, a couple of miners can fight, but like if orc raiders come here, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. How many people do you think are going to go to arms and fight? No, I think it's a small band. It's got to be a small band. Right? But the thing about small bands is they become big bands. If we have a big band of orcs come through here, look, there's no defensive place around here. We have nothing.
Sounds like that should be the next focus.
None of the townsfolk have raised this orc issue before. Where are you getting your information?
They're off to the east.
How do you know?
Because we haven't gotten any carts in. There's no carts.
Lack of goods.
How do you know
carts equals orcs?
How do you know carts are actually being sent?
Because that's how this works.
What works?
After our mining operations are pretty much failing across the board, we have nothing else. We bring raw materials in, we try to craft them to what we can, refurbish them, and then send them off to the north.
I don't know, buddy. You, seems like there's a little bit more going on here you're not telling us. 100 gold pieces each is a lot. So...
Well, then are you down for the deal? You want to go fight some orcs?
I mean, I'm always up for adventure, but I like to know the whole story before I go on the adventure. And I have a feeling you're not telling us the whole story.
Huh, roll.
And I think I would be in your best interest to tell us that.
Roll a persuasion.
30-20.
Nice.
14 plus 6.
Okay, well, hang on. Wait, Arthas, is it? Come here.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, you come here. We're a team. Well, why do you want me to step a few feet away from my team?
Spill.
Fine.
I mean, you need our help. We could easily just say no. And then you're still in your jam. So if you want us to help, why don't you just tell us the truth?
Okay. So, my stepdaughter was supposed to come in from the east, Ophelia. And she was supposed to arrive yesterday. Fortunately, the only thing that arrived was a beat-up person and a note.
What's the note say?
There's a band of orcs holding her ransom. They're asking for 10,000 gold. I don't have 10,000 gold. They're gonna kill her.
So how hard was that to tell us?
It's actually very hard. A person in my position. It's just... I'm sorry
Why?
I kept the truth from you,
You
but...
think you think just paying us is going to get us on a job where you could just tell us that someone's life's at risk?
Hey, if you flash around 100 gold pieces around here, people want money. People don't want to do something for the good. I mean, heck.
Not everyone.
If I could get these Redbrand guys to go over there and do it, then I'd be fine, but no one's going to do it.
Well, you just said people will do it for the money. And you from we've heard about some of these people, all they want is money.
Yeah, but
if you're flashing around 100 gold pieces...
No one around here is going to risk their life for 100 gold pieces to fight those orcs. People are afraid of the orcs around here. I mean, goblins are one thing, but orcs are something else.
Why would that mercenary band avoid it?
The mercenary band, they don't take on big things like that. They calculate risks, and that's just not one of them. Plus, it's too hard to identify who's who. For all I know is they go there and not do anything. Yeah, the Reds.
Interesting. Well, thank you for telling us the truth.
I'm sorry
if
I
that's
kept that
everything.
From you. It puts me in a vulnerable position, but I mean that's...
I mean, what do you got to lose? Either we go and do it or we walk away.
I know, well, I'll lose my stepdaughter. And...
Yeah. So you want us to save her or not?
Yeah, I would greatly appreciate it if you would save her. That would mean the world to me.
Seems like you need some friends in this town.
Friends are hard to come by.
And he pats Sildar.
Yeah, Sildar just looks at him and goes, God damn it. Harbin. If you just told everyone the truth, we could have at least come up with something and stopped all this bitter banter across. Sildar looks at you guys and goes, well, do you think you could do this?
I think it's doable.
Yeah.
For the kid, at least. 100 gold's nice, too, but no kid should have to be without a parent.
Well, if anything, Harbin's good for the money. Aren't you, Harbin? And he slaps, like, Harbin. Harbin's like, yeah, Sildar. Well, we can at least provide horses in order to expedite your travel.
That would be useful.
Well, let me at least pull up a map. Harbin, you're an
Do we
idiot.
need a cart?
a map.
Aye. What if we find goods on the road, Arthas?
Ooh, good call.
How are they
you can just
supposed to get
carry.
it
You
back?
carry everything.
Ah, only got too many arms. Eventually, I gotta pull out Celeste, you know?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, the Celeste is done, and you gotta pull it out.
We could probably get the cart that we delivered supplies with. Gundren's not using that.
Well,
Any cart.
to be fair, I think a cart would perhaps slow you down. Sildar is saying to you guys. If you were all on horses, you could go faster.
Warcher, can you ride a horse?
Yeah, I can.
He's a druid. Of course he can ride a horse.
Well, I didn't know if thought it was hurting it or something.
Oh, that's a valid
Watcher.
point.
Watcher, is it true you could actually be a horse? I've heard rumors.
It's possible.
You and your green folk.
I think we could all be something that we're not sometimes. Or all.
Pretty much stuck as a dwarf, to be honest.
Well,
But
I would
I
have
like
to admit, Sildar says, I would love to see the Watcher turn into a horse.
Could be just fairy tales.
Perhaps, but I've heard the same stories, but not quite one of his kind doing it, but nonetheless.
All right.
Eh.
So should we head out? We're burning daylight here. The
Aye.
kid's missing.
Well, at least let me show you on the map where Wavern Tor actually is.
Townmaster, thank you. We'll let you know as soon as we get to Ophelia.
Harbrin's is just shaking his head.
We'll get her back.
How far is this, Sildar?
Give me a second. I think it's a... So if you're going by horse, it'll roughly take a day and a half in order to get there. Now, with that being said, Connerbury is essentially one of your catching points. You perhaps could make up some time if you cut a little bit through the mountain pass. And just give me a second while I set up the screen. So I can draw an X on here, can't I? So Wavern Tor, you can't miss it. It's actually a little bit up on the mountain pass. I would not recommend going through the Ice Spire Peak. There are tales of the dragon, Kyrovan. It's the white dragon. He's been essentially slumbering for some time. We haven't seen him in a while. But it's good to stay away from Ice Spire Peak. He's supposed to...
When you say dragon, you just see Arthur's eyes just get huge and like mouth like, oh, you gotta go there.
You've all heard of this dragon, and I know I didn't put it in yours, Hall or Watcher, but you guys have heard of this dragon, but you haven't seen him. He's known to be about the area. He's like the dragon that like rules over this realm, supposedly. Obviously, a dragon's a big deal, but no one's really seen him around. But he is rumored to be up at Ice Spire Peak.
DM question: would
Yes.
Hordal know those mountains at all?
Ice Spire Peak? Nah, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay.
But you know a little bit of the area, more because of the tale of Wave Echo Cave. But you know that was lost a long time ago. So it's almost like a tale of like Mordor. Not Mordor. What's the...
Gonogram?
No, what's the other one?
Mithril Hall?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's kind of like Mithril Hall that, like, Wave Echo Cave's been lost. Ice Spire Peak, is, like, it's actually a part of the mountain, but, like, Wave Echo Cave was around this area. You know more about Wave Echo Cave? than you know about like above, because it doesn't really matter too much to you guys, just dependent on the precious minerals that existed.
Alright, then the long route. Probably the safest then, looking at the map. Up to Coneyberry. And then down.
Well, you can go that way, or you could potentially cut half a day if you travel between the hills. You travel between the hills, though, it could be a little risky. But there are catching features that can help guide you.
I'm down for a little risk. Arthas, I already know you're in.
I'm always up for risk.
Chipmunks are always excitable. Watch, are you okay for a little risk?
Sounds fine.
Might save us some time. Time might save the girl.
Let's go. I don't think we have much time. Time's not on our hands right now when someone's life's in danger. So I say, let's move out. Where are horses?
Well, let me at least
just
go.
Horses.
I'll go with you and I'll talk to Barthen. That way we can establish what you guys are doing. We'll have the horses free of charge and they'll give you feed for the horses. The rations, however, are going to have to be on you.
I've got a couple. I stocked up when we stopped there before.
Okay. Well, let's at least make haste. The day is just starting, and hopefully we can get a jump on them. Okay. He escorts you all to Barthen, and Elmar's there. Sildar explains the situation, and they're saddling horses up. They even adjust you guys for the saddles, and you guys are preparing to take off. What we will
shorten the stirrups. Shorten the stirrups.
To help you out. No ponies for the dwarf, so...
Two layers. I need the step and then the short... Come on, up here.
You need a boost?
But what we will do is we will take our first break here. Okay, it'll be roughly a 5-minute break. For those that are in, there is a little quiz if you want to take the quiz. Just something to pass the time. But we will take a 5-minute break and we will be right back, okay? And continue the adventure. Speakers are on. Welcome back, everyone, and back from our 5-minute break. We last left off. Our adventurers are going to Wyvern Tor to go potentially rescue a stepdaughter known as Ophelia from orcs that apparently have placed a ransom for her to the town master himself. Sildar brings you to Barthen's provisions. He explains everything to Barthen. As I said, they have the horses ready. And you gentlemen are good to venture off.
Ah!
We will bring you to the big map. So it takes a day and a half, but you can shave off half a day. Now, with that being said, I need to know what you fine adventurers would like to do.
Shave off time. Shave off time.
I say we shave off the time if we can.
Yep, I agree.
Sooner the better.
Shortest
Girls'
route.
lives at stake.
I could go for a steak when we get back.
Who is... I need, as soon as you travel, the pace is going pretty good with these horses, too. Okay. It's roughly going to be a day's worth of travel on the horse. You notice you're going a lot faster than when you did with the oxen.
Yeah.
I need all of you to roll a d20 for me.
10.
I have to do math. I'm not excited about it.
5.
2.
We are all rolling high.
Get the low ones out now.
Get out of here. Okay. You just made it. You guys end up pushing hard with the horses. No, I'm sitting here trying to do math and go figure my calculator decided to die on me. But the good news is you all rolled low. Not low enough, though. You just barely made it to prevent a random encounter from occurring as you're going through.
Nice.
Alright, I need a nature check from one of you. It could be one of you, or all three of you. One of you with advantage, or all three of you.
I'll assist
Definitely not me.
Watcher.
Watcher.
I'll assist Watcher.
Okay, Watcher, you roll a nature with advantage, and then I'm going to give you an extra bonus on top of it.
Somehow my nature bonus is really not that great.
Better than mine.
Oh boy.
We're low level.
Oh
We're low
boy.
level.
Okay. 17 with advantage.
Wow. Okay. All of a
There
sudden,
you go.
Watcher, you're going right, and you can't help as you're going along. Right, even looking up every once in a while, you can see what appears to look like stars that are shining even in day, that are almost guiding you as you go. It's almost like a star goes shooting across the sky, and as you look, you see the two hills in which you're supposed to go between. Right? As you continue, the night starts to fall, and the stars shine bright. As you come up to an old battered ruins, just stones fallen all around, right? But something catches your nose. There's a faint smell of smoke that hangs on the air, right? And on the lower slopes of the hill, roughly 50 yards away, you see there's a cave mouth that opens up at the bottom of a ravine.
Do we make it?
And as you all hunker down and show each other this spot, down by a boulder, 20 yards outside the cave, you see there's a single orc that appears to be watching at the cave entrance.
Aye, what do you think, guys?
I think that's where we're going.
Yeah, clearly, Arthas. I mean, plan of attack. We all know what I like to do, but I want to hear you two talk.
Well, there's only one of them. Should we try and draw him to us? Or just...
Gives him a chance to summon the others.
You just want to go in and kill him?
I mean, that's the
How
plan.
close is he?
You guys are
How close
hiding
are we?
behind. You guys are roughly hiding behind a boulder. I'll toss this out, and you can hear he's talking to someone else. It's almost like he's yelling back towards the cave.
Wait, so we're in the cave entrance, and that number 2
You
is what we
guys,
see?
you guys are like further off. Sorry, it's just because the map is.
Map's a little
Oh, so
smaller,
we're on the
that's
right
all
side. Oh, okay. So we're all the way to the right there.
Mhm.
So we see number 2.
Yeah, and I need to fix
Number one.
those
Number
for
1,
you.
sorry, yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
1
Yep.
second though while I fix something real fast. So
Mhm.
you guys devise your plan though on what you would like to do.
Clearly, I'm an up close.
I mean, I can attack him from here. I don't know if it'll kill him, but we could also fuck with him. Could do a couple things, and I can make him feel something on his shoulder. I can make a noise over there, and then you could try and we could draw him out, and we could just kill him there.
I could tell him to sleep.
You could do that, and then if he goes to sleep horrible, you can cut his head off.
I mean, cutting off takes a while. I'd probably just bash him with Celeste, but yeah, close enough. Orcs are thick.
What do you think? Do you think you could get him to sleep on the first try, Watcher? But also, do we want to use some of our spells and stuff that we have? I don't want to run out. Is that something you can run out with?
I don't have spells, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was talking to Watcher. Big
Portal's
boy.
gonna grab.
I think we have to approach as quietly as we can and then move as quickly as we can to try to save the young girl.
Hordal pulls out
if we can. It's worth a shot if we can save, if we can keep the element of surprise as long as possible.
Hordal pulls out his 2 hand axes, ready to throw. Aye,
Alright.
quiet it is to start. Let's see what happens. Shit
Okay.
goes down, I go in. End of story.
What do we see what weapon he's carrying? What weapon does he
Yeah,
have?
this individual just has what appears to be a great axe in his hand.
Great axe. Okay. Okay. You're up, Watcher.
This might not work if he doesn't speak our language. And then we'll try it.
Just remember, there's a reason why it's not English, it's common.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a wisdom save. DM.
Okay, what is the command? And what do you do? Remember, it's one word.
It's just verbal, so he'd step out and he would just look the orc in the eye and just his eyes would probably turn black as opposed to the gold we've talked about previously for him. His eyes would turn black in this case, and his voice would change a lot from his standard tone, and it would be a really it would be a commanding voice. Like, that's dumb to say, but it would be a voice of authority that doesn't really jive with Watcher's presentation at the moment.
Okay, so you step out. Now, command means on his turn he must perform the action if he fails. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And what is the word? What is the command? What is the word? Sleep. Okay. Here we go. And you said, what is it? Wisdom?
13.
So the wisdom save is a 13? Oh, 12.
Wow.
You see this orc look as you step out. Goes, "Arr," and you just say,
Bleep.
and he just looks at you like, "Ah." And puts his weapon down and lies down on the ground. Now, the rest of you, what do you do? This is still technically a little bit of surprise, but he kind of lost his turn, so it's up to you.
Hordal would run up, put the hand axes back in, and just take Celeste and just two-hand pound just straight down on him. Bow.
Okay. Are you just running up?
Yeah, I'm running straight to him.
Okay. And you're just full blown?
I am doing reckless, two-handed, straight down on his head cap.
Okay. Go ahead, roll with advantage. Multiple advantage.
That's a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
D8 plus 3. 7 piercing.
7 points of piercing damage. Okay, you bludgeon him, and boom. Oh, gets hit pretty bad. I gave you an extra bonus on that one too, so.
Oh, thanks.
You notice he's still breathing though, and under the effect. Arthas, what do you do?
He's not under the effect, DM. As soon as he takes damage.
Yeah, but
He doesn't have to
it's
follow.
technically not his turn yet, so he's still like.
Okay.
Flavor.
Arthas will go, ooh, don't get to do this too often. And I will run over to him and stab him with my 2 daggers.
Okay, roll with advantage. 2 daggers? Okay, first
Yeah, I got
one.
2 daggers.
Yep, so first dagger. Roll with advantage.
An 8 plus 4, 12.
An 8 plus 4, 12. Okay. Even with this, you get all excited with the hit that Hordal gave. He is waking up, and as you come in, he just quickly, like, moves out of the way of the first dagger as it goes plummeting into the ground. Your next dagger.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Okay.
So because it's my offhand,
It's okay. It still does max damage. Okay, plus whatever you roll. You just don't add
There's no modifier.
I don't add the
modifier
plus
to
after
damage.
it.
Yeah, you don't
It's
add the
1d
modifier to damage.
Yeah, okay. So I rolled a 3.
So
Yep.
7.
So,
So 7.
7.
So
Yeah, 7
as he
damage.
moves out of the way of the first one, he's like, and you just come plummeting in with the other one, and you just see him. And he
That's fun.
is out.
Yeah.
Hordal hardly pats Arthas on the shoulder and just goes, "Good hit."
Alright.
I don't
As
use
you
these bad
do,
boys that often.
Hordal, as you moved up, right, and you made that swing, and Arthas went to stab. Arthas is still around the corner. You see there is another orc further down the path, and you notice that he has a bow and arrow, and he is stepping forward. He has seen you, and he notches back an arrow. I need everyone to roll initiative.
15.
Oh,
That's what I got.
that one.
Oh, Watcher, bad
So technically that
spot.
puts me at 2.
Too busy watching.
Still an addy. Okay, so we had 2 15s. Okay,
Yeah.
Hordal and Arthas, who has the higher dexterity?
I've got +2 with a 15.
I got +2 with the 14.
Okay,
Oh,
so Hordal, you go first.
Yeah. Hordal is going to
Arthas, you're on deck.
sprint his full 25 feet at the dude with the bow.
Okay. So we got
Let's see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, if I could be up behind the boulder.
Do the diagonal, like right there?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. You still
And
have, that's movement.
sorry.
You still have
I did
action
that.
if you want. No worries.
Yeah, now that I'm up behind the boulder, I can't see him, so I'm just gonna hang out there.
Okay. Arthas.
So I will run and meet up next to Hordal, kind of behind the boulder a bit too.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, I got-
20.
I got 30.
20. That's 25.
I'll go right up into the boulder, like right here. Like on it.
30, you'd be kind of like side by side with Hordal.
Oh, that's fine. But can I kind of wanted to be on the other side a little bit so I could try and pop out and take a shot.
You will
2.
be exposed. You won't get the benefit of cover from the boulder. It's your call.
Okay, then I'll stay hidden. I'll stay back over here.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
I will put my I'm gonna put my daggers away while we're there.
Okay, end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The orc ends up, you hear him. He yells something. Klagnatar! Down in the back and starts moving on up. That's 5, 10, 15. How much movement? 20. He starts to move up and then he takes a step back and you can see, like, you just hear the draw and he's just waiting. That's the end of his turn. Watcher.
What was he speaking? Orcish?
Yes. Do you speak orc?
No. I speak a bunch of things, but not orc. So, okay. Watcher is just going to chase after his friends, like clunk, clunk, clunking in his armor with his shield and his Warforged legs, just like cruising around the corner. So he's going to, doesn't see the cover, doesn't see what's going on. He's just going to cruise around the corner and up as far as he can.
How far can you go? 15, 20, 25, 30? Okay, 30 puts you side by side with Arthas. You see this individual. Now, he immediately turns and lets loose an arrow at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is going to be a miss. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a miss. 11?
That's a miss.
Yeah. Arrow goes flying. Still your turn.
Okay.
That was a trigger for his action. He held his action. Okay.
He is going to cast. Let's do Sacred Flame. So that'll be a Dex 13 save, please.
Okay. Are you... Oh, so you're casting it at his feet?
No,
Oh, that's fine.
Sacred Flame. Sacred. I forgot that you took Flame.
I have both now. I have both.
Yeah.
You
I
have Produce Flame and Sacred
Fireball.
Flame. It's gonna throw me for a loop. Okay.
What's the range for Sacred
All the
Flame?
flames.
I think it's 30 feet, right?
Is it 30?
Or 60.
I'm just
60.
okay. I'm just curious because I never remember.
So it's a deck save.
Yeah.
Okay, that is an 18 plus 1 makes 19.
Yeah. He passes. So.
Okay, what does your flame actually look like? What color is your flame?
I mean, this would be flavored for Watcher, so this would be kind of like another shooting star type thing. It would be gold light, gold flame that would probably come passing him by.
Okay, you see the orc as he lets loose an arrow. He goes to reach down, right, and he sees this weird flame start to produce and quickly gets out of the way as you see your golden, like, lightish flame come up, and he just dodges it. Okay, that's movement and action.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Top of the round. Hordal, you're up. Arthas, you're on deck.
Orlal slides his hand axes back, takes out Celeste, and full run to get to him, and
Yep.
reckless attack.
Reckless? Okay.
Oh yeah. Orlal's aggressive. Feeling aggressive. Ooh, yes, both were good. 19 on the dice, plus 5, 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Have
damage.
you raged yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, good numbers. 6 plus 3, 9 piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. Damn. Okay, gets hit with Celeste in the side. You can see, "Urgh." Still up
Meet
though.
Celeste.
Ah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put a ring on you. Just remember, any attack against you has
Against me
advantage.
has advantage.
Arthas.
I will kind of come around here to this side. I'm
Okay,
going to take a
so
shot at number 2.
Give me a second. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, kind of so I don't have Hordal in my line of shooting at number 2.
Shooting what?
Firebolt.
So you can get one more closer if you want, and you won't be at disadvantage because this guy's over by the side. If
Okay,
you want.
so that's fine. Yeah, I'll do that, and attack him with Firebolt.
Okay, that's a roll.
Yeah, so 13 plus 6, 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
I gotta find my. Is this my D10? Yeah, that's my D10. And that is a 9 damage.
9 points of damage. All right, let's hear it, Arthas. Firebolt comes flying in, literally as he goes "Rrr" to you, Hordal. Fire hits him right in the face. A scene that the Watcher has seen way too many times. As this orc's body hits up against the side, and smoke is just rising from his body. Arthas, you still have 5 feet of movement.
I'll just hold there.
Okay, you hold there. Okay. Orc number 2 is off. You hear an orc come running around the corner. 5, 10, 15. Okay. And he shouts back again, and you hear in orcish undertone, "Down the fire!" and comes running back.
Guys, I think we're going to have some fun around that corner. I think it's going to be fun.
Okay. Watcher.
He's going to be very concerned that the orc came out and disappeared. He's concerned for girl's life. So he is going to, he's just going to sprint, double his movement, and get up into the mouth of the cave, or as close to the mouth of the cave as possible.
Okay, so 30 feet of movement, sprint is 20. All right, where would you like to be? It's like 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's like 25 in between them, 30. You can go 35, 40, 45, 50 puts you like right there.
Yeah, he's going to be right about there. That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to stop right there?
Yeah.
Okay. In there, you see... I'm going to have to do like a fog cut here. Hang on. Let's see if I can do it. Array... Nope. Oh, how do I do? You know, so I'm screwed. You're stopping right there?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you a chance too. You all hear, and Watcher, as you look down, you hear a club scrape up against the ground. And you hear a voice.
Ready to fight.
And you know this voice to be that of an ogre. And you all hear the voice. It emanates. It's even like shaken. You also see on the far side, there is an orc. This is orc number 4 there. That appears to be dressed differently. Go get them. And he says it in common. Okay, Watcher, you still have 5 feet of movement if you would like.
No, Watcher's going to plant his shield on the ground and just kind of set the edge for the rest of the team.
Okay. So now we got Hordal.
Alright, Hordal's gonna go right up next to Watcher and just ready in action to swing if anything comes near us.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna rage yet. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, so hold him, ready to swing if someone comes.
I'm ready to swing. It'll be a side swing with Celeste.
Gotcha.
If anybody approaches and gets close.
Got you. Understood. Arthas.
I will. Arthas will run up and kind of behind Hordal and Watcher, kind of like right here.
15, 20, 25. Yep.
And then I have I can see number 3.
Yeah. We'll put you like right in between.
What do you mean, right? Can I see?
You can see past Watcher and Hordal.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hordal's short too, so.
Yeah, Hordal is tiny.
But
Except you got weird antlers there, Hordal.
I got some big ass antlers.
But I can't see number 4 or number 1, right?
Nope.
All right, so only number 3. Okay, that's what I thought. So, what I will do is, I won't do that yet. Okay. I will just attack and shoot him with... I'll hit him with Mind Sliver. Why not?
Okay.
So... Must make an intelligence saving throw. He needs to make it. I don't roll for a hit.
Okay. Intelligence? Ooh.
Yep.
Oh. This guy is not making this whatsoever. What is the spell DC? He rolled an 8 with a -2, so he's
14.
Okay. Explain to us how this looks and what it does.
So it's you drive a disorientating spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see. And then it's got to make the intelligence saving throw. And if it fails, it takes 1d6 psychic damage and subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my turn.
Nice.
So if one of the other guys do something to it that it needs a saving throw, it's 1d4 minus whatever the saving throw is.
Gotcha.
So the damage is only a 2.
So literally, yeah, you just see the orc, all of you. Orc number 3 was ready just in case any of you came like within its reach, right? And you just see all of a sudden it's just like seems disoriented, so quickly shakes it off. All right, that was Arthas. Orc number 3 comes running up after that assault, so 5, 10. Comes right in front of you, Watcher, which meets your trigger, Hordal.
Reckless. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2 16s. 21 to hit.
All right, a reckless. So I'm going to put that on you. 16 to hit. 16 is a hit.
Yeah, 16 on the dice. It was 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That's a hit.
Yeah. All right, D8 plus 3. 5 piercing.
5
points
points
right in the
of
hip.
piercing. Math, not good with it. Okay. Bam! Gets hit. Urgh. Oh, there we go. Sorry, my computer didn't register your green circle on you. I was just making sure it was accurate. Mm-hmm. Okay. He takes a swing at you, Watcher, after he gets hit. That's a 12 to hit, which I think is a miss.
A miss.
Oh, swings this axe and just right into the air.
Hordal laughs when he misses.
And Hordal, as soon as you start to laugh, you hear boom. Boom.
Arthas, you ready for some fun?
Oh, you know it.
Boom. Boom.
Big boy!
Sits there with this huge club. Okay. You hear a voice in Orc behind him. We're gonna finish him, and we'll take care of the other one. Now we go Watcher.
So
Orc number 3 is right in front of your face.
Yeah, so trying to think of this without metagaming. So any kind of distance-based cantrip would be at disadvantage, right? So
correct.
Throwing a produce flame.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, produce flame you can put on the ground. It doesn't necessarily have to be in your hand, right? Produce flame
hand.
If you're gonna throw it, though, I think you can produce flame on a spot. I could be wrong, though. Help me out.
The wording says it's gonna appear in my hand. It doesn't,
okay.
It's not worded for.
Then never mind. Never mind.
Else.
I apologize. I think I'm thinking of that bonfire or something.
Yeah, create bonfire.
Yeah. Thank you. I do apologize.
You're good.
Too many spells.
He's gonna cast. Yeah, you're telling me already. He's gonna cast Word of Radiance then.
Ooh.
So burning radiance erupts from me.
Yep.
So this would be like almost like I picture like like when there's solar flares, like just kind of like that energy kind of rolls off me from like a star and lashes out. And that is a Con 13 saving throw.
To whom? Is it a ranged or just like emanating from you? What does it do?
Oh, it's a 5-foot range, so it's only going to hit number 3. Sorry.
Gotcha. So a 5-foot range from you, and it's a con save. And guess what? He takes a minus 1d4 too, because of the mind
my
sliver.
guy.
Is it only enemies, Watcher, or is it all creatures?
Is it creatures that you select, or is it all? I think it's
otherwise
creatures
Hordal
that
and
you
Arthas would
select.
have to make it.
Yeah, I think it's
Each
creatures.
creature of your choice that you can see.
Of your choice. Cool.
I was about to say, as soon as you said like radiant, it's like
So
radiance
let's roll the
always
damage on
protects.
Hordal too, then.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, so I'm not even gonna bother. He fails miserably. Even if I roll the
He takes 5
1d4,
damage.
it's gonna put him at like severe negative.
He takes 5 damage
5 points of damage.
Nice.
of radiant damage. Yeah.
Okay, radiant. It just like emanates right off your body. The Watcher just glows with this nice radiant field. Or it all, you see him light up like a bright light, and the orc is like, "Rah!" All right. Was that an action or a bonus action to cast?
That was an action, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions.
So end of turn?
Yeah.
Hordal, your go. Take off your reckless.
For now. Hordal is going to go, time for fun! And just, you see him start, like, breathing heavily. And Hordal's like, and runs straight past number 3, doesn't care about an opportunity attack if he wants, and goes straight at the big-ass ogre on his way.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Though, real fast, because we'll do it in stages. Okay,
Perfect.
so orc number 3 takes a swipe at you. This is gonna be a miss. Wow, I need to switch d20s. That's a 12.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay, then you continue forward.
So you guys see wildly Hordal is just running and screaming. And as he does, he's going to enter a rage.
Okay, time out though. The ogre, right, comes swinging at you because you just entered its trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
17 is a hit. Oh boy. A great club comes flying down. Boom! Shatters. You just feel the whole cave resonate as this club clips you. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Hordal.
Would I have been able to rage before he hit me
Yes,
or no?
yes. Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, so
I'll say that.
So half.
Yes.
It's bludgeoning. All right. Do you want to do 6 or 5?
We always give it to you. What did I say? That was...
You said 11.
Yeah, so 5.
All right. Cool.
And Hordal, as you begin to rage, you feel this weird energy start to manifest around you. It doesn't slow you down, but it's weird. Your skin is like tingling. Tell us, what does this weird energy do?
So you guys see this weird, it looks like, it's like purples and pinks, and it's like sparkly and glittery, and it's so strange and different. And a bolt of light just shoots out of Hordal's chest at this creature in front of me. He has to make a con saving throw. Basically, I'm going Iron Man on him.
Okay, do you want to do this one first or the attack? This first?
Yeah, do this first. Let's do this first.
Did you do a D8?
Yeah, I rolled number 8.
Crap. And what save is it? I rolled a 19. I don't think this is a con.
19 will save.
Okay, so it turns out to be 22 on the con.
Yeah, I don't even know what the saving throw is. I forgot to write it down. But that definitely beats it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, that beats it. So nothing happens to him then.
Okay.
But I can do that every one of
As
my
a
turns
bonus
as long
action.
as I'm raging as a bonus action.
Correct.
And then I'm just going to regular attack with Celeste because Hordal realizes that this is a big boy.
Yes.
So, but I'm going for the knee. Ooh, that's gonna miss. Total of 10.
10 is a miss.
Yep.
Go for the knee, and it just looks at you.
Just quickly picks up his leg and places it down. Okay.
I'm distracted by the light coming out of my chest.
Yeah, that takes you about Hordal. Orthis, is that the end of your turn, Hordal?
Yes, but you still have the thing on.
Dang it. I hit
You
the
got it.
button. It just didn't clear it. I did hit it that time.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Arthas.
All right. So, one quick DM question.
Yep.
Actually, two quick questions.
Yep.
Meta magic.
Yeah.
If I wanted to use twin spells,
Yep.
it says to target a second creature. Can you target the same creature twice?
Yeah.
You can.
Yep.
Okay.
Essentially, you get two attacks on that creature then.
That's what I figured, but it just says the way it's written. It says target a second creature.
Yeah, that second creature
So
can be
that's
the
what-
same creature.
Okay.
But
And
it
then the other
has to
question-
be. It can't be like a save. It has to be something projected, if I remember correctly. It has to be something
It's gotta
thrown.
be it's an attack roll. It has
Yeah.
to be an attack roll.
Yeah, it's a different. You
Yep.
you roll for attack again. You just can't do it. Something that can already be split between people.
Correct.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then on the other question I had, I meant to ask you this before we played today, but
No
for Quicken Spell,
Yep.
if I were to make spend sorcery points and make a spell a bonus action, can I then cast another spell?
Yes.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Okay.
long as
I
you
just remember in
have,
the
as
past-
long as you have the meta magic points, you can do that. So
Okay, I
just
I remember
know
in the
that it
past the whole-
costs those points.
No, yeah, no. I remember in the past and when we were playing, you can't cast two spells in the same turn.
You can. That's why
Right.
Quickened is associated with that.
Okay.
That's yeah.
So that's
Sorcerer.
that.
Yeah,
That's what I
sorcerers
thought.
are cool because your spell casting ability comes from that innate dragon
Yeah.
within you.
So, all right. So let's have a little fun here. Okay.
Let's-
Doll, you look like you need a little bit of help over there. So I go to attack number 1, kind of sidestrap past 3 and look at number 1, and I attack him with Chromatic Orb at level 2, and I will be using Twin Spell to attack him a second time.
Okay. So you pull out.
So I pull out my diamond in my hand,
Yep.
and I just kind of put my hand out and I just shoot out Chromatic Orb. So I'm just going to see. So my roll for that to hit is going to be 13 plus 6, so 19 to hit.
First one is a hit. So let's roll. Tell me what you chose for the chromatic orb.
Fire, of course.
Okay. Roll for
And now it's-
damage.
I had to find my D8. So, let's see. You want me to tell you total or as I'm rolling them?
I want you to tell me as you're rolling because the first one hit. So roll the damage.
No, I gotta roll it 4 times. I'm saying, do you want me to tell you what the total?
Oh
is?
yeah, just tell me the
Yeah.
total. I forget how
Okay.
chromatic orb is. You cast it at a second level too, so
11.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is 19 damage,
19
Nice.
points of damage. Math, got it.
and now it comes in
Fire
a second
erupts.
time. and then I go again, and I shoot it again. And to hit, that is an 18 to hit.
18's a hit. Fire?
Yep,
Yeah,
fire.
because it's got to be the same.
It's got to be the same spell, yeah.
Yep.
So that's that. 19 damage.
19 twice. Oh boy.
Yep.
Hang on. I gotta do math and I don't like it.
38.
38.
What do you mean 38?
Total?
19 and 19 is
Total.
38.
That doesn't help me because I'm going as
you're subtracting from the HP.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hang on. 31. All right.
We're just confusing him.
Yeah, even more. Thanks, guys.
Math.
Okay.
Just literally hit.
I hit it that time. The ogre comes. That's the end of your turn, right there, Arthas?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, make sure to keep track of your sorcery points there.
Just marked them down right there.
Okay. Now it is the orc's turn. After it, or the ogre's turn. No, sorry. It's orc number 3's turn. Orc number 3 takes a swing at you, Watcher. Watcher, that is going to be that's a hit. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, this is big. Comes across with an axe. A great axe. 8 points of slashing damage, Watcher, as this scrapes. You can hear the metal like right into your body. He just smiles with this weird toothy grin at you. The ogre, once again, up. Great club. Coming down on Hordal. Goes.
Uh-oh.
Right, and ends up just like trying to do a side swipe with the great axe and just clonks into the wall. You got so lucky. It was literally on 19. It was on 19 and then went boop to the 1.
Oh, yes.
Slams his great club into the wall.
Wow.
You got
Well, just
lucky.
moves his horns to the side.
Okay. You notice too, Hordal, you can hear that there is some orcish verbiage going back and forth in there that leads you to assume there's more than one orc in there. Watcher, your go.
Need to keep asking questions. I can take a bonus action and use that as my action, right? But I can't take an action.
So a bonus action has to be a bonus action. An action has to be an action.
But can I do 2 bonus actions instead of a bonus action and an action? No.
It's action economy. It's got to be one. I remember when we were playing earlier, I allowed that, but I can't do that because there's a reason why
that's what
they do that.
Yeah.
It's always action, bonus action, movement, reaction.
Yeah, because that makes sense because what I was going to do is kind of broken.
And then if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip.
Cantrip. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to cast, or Watcher is going to cast Healing Word at level 1 on Hordal.
Oh.
He's going to get 1d4, which is 6 total healing.
What do you say to Hordal?
Verbal.
He's... Yeah,
or is it the same Drudaic word you said before?
So this is going to be a little different. Yeah, it's going to be the same. So it's going to be the same Druidic word that casts it. But after he says it, his eyes are going to, like, almost shutter black this time, right? So it's not magic, but his eyes like it's like a mechanical like click click, and his eyes go black, and all of a sudden he's just like yelling, just the same way he did with the command spell. He's yelling, "Stand fast, Hordal!" And now Hordal, with that, you have the option to use your reaction to attack again any creature in your range.
Oh, 110%. Gonna use that right now.
You feel, Hordal, as that happens, how much did you gain? 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you feel the sense of like stuff go over you, and you hear the Watcher. Something comes over you that you're like, yeah!
Can I swing it reckless?
Yeah, you can make any melee attack reckless.
Alright, it's gonna be reckless.
Alright, just remember what happens though.
Uh-huh. Ooh, yeah, that should work. That's a 22 to hit.
That's a that is a hit.
Yeah, the 8.
And just know too, Hordal, this used your reaction. So you no longer
so
have a reaction.
I'll still have my action and bonus action. Oh, only a 1 on the damage dice. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 piercing.
4 points of piercing? Celeste is piercing?
Yeah, morning stars are piercing.
Okay, makes sense.
Because of the spikes,
yeah. Sorry, it took me aback there for a little bit. Okay. You slam into him. Okay, that was your reaction. Guess what? You still have When does your reckless end? No, technically your reckless would have ended right there, right?
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
so I would say it just goes till my next turn. Yeah, it's my turn, so now it ends.
So now it ends.
Yeah.
That was so weird. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm like, wait a second. Okay, it's your turn.
Bonus action first, bolt of light.
Oh,
Watcher has to
That's
finish
right.
his turn.
That's right. Sorry, Watcher.
Yeah.
That was all a bonus action. Like
Yep.
That was
that's
sick.
why this was getting broken.
Yep.
So so now with my action, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance on number 3. So that's the
Is Word of Radiance a cantrip?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So what does he have to what is Word of same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And con save?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an 18. That is a 21 on the con save.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay. And you just hear him as he goes, not this time. In common.
End of turn.
End of turn. Okay. I apologize, Watcher, that we jumped the gun on you.
Sorry.
Thanks for keeping us in check. Hordal.
All right, Hordal's gonna go. Hey, you got me! Look at here! And cast light beam out of his chest again.
So bonus action.
Yep. So I'm gonna do the bonus action first.
Okay. So con save.
Con DC is 14.
That is a 16 on the D20 plus his con, so that's 19.
That'll work. Yep.
Jeez.
So he's safe. It's low DC, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
You can be like, fuck it, and swing reckless again.
I don't think I should have switched D20s here. Yes, sir.
Ooh, that's only gonna be a 12 to hit.
12 is a hit. 12 is a hit. It's an ogre.
That was close.
Not very dexterous.
Yeah, that was close. All right. Low again. 3 more piercing.
3 points of piercing total?
No, 4.
Oh, 4.
I rolled a 1 on the dice again.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Hordal, pick it up.
I know. Gotta get the damage dice up.
Okay. End of turn?
End of turn.
Arthas.
Quick question on a spell that can attack multiple targets. Scorching Ray. Can I, because it shoots 3 rays.
Yep.
Can I shoot one at number 3, and then if he die, pick where the okay? Because I know magic missile says they hit simultaneously.
Yeah, but no, magic missile. We already ruled on the second episode that you could direct where you wanted them to go. So
Okay.
it's no worries. If a creature dies, we can redirect. So picture you like setting up the rays and then just like one by one throwing them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Each one requires a roll of the dice to hit.
Yep.
Not
exactly.
magic missile.
Magic missile's an automatic fucking hit.
No,
That's
exactly.
an auto hit. Yep.
So that's why that's what I was thinking. So I am going to cast magic missile.
Okay, magic
Actually,
missile.
no, I'm gonna change it. Never mind. Stop that. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray
Okay, Scorching Ray is the second
for
level,
fun.
right?
Yeah, it's a second level,
Okay.
and so I just am like and I shoot it, and I go at number 3 first with my first one,
So you got 3 of them.
and that, yep. So that is 10 on the dice plus 6, 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
All right, so 2d6, 9 damage.
Bam! Number 3 is down from the Scorching Ray.
All right, finally. And now I keep going, and I'm looking at you, big guy. And that is an 8 on the dice plus 6, 14.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So the first one, the next ray does 8 damage.
8 points of damage.
And then my last one is 13 to hit.
13's a hit.
Oh, sweet. Ooh. 7 damage. Wait a second. Is that a 6 or a 9?
Should have a dot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh, wait. It's only
Or
a
line.
D6, so that's a 6.
Are you adding 6 to your...
Huh? There's 2D6
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
per ray. So I rolled a 6, but I said, is it a 6 or a 9? But it's a 6. So 6 plus, so it's 7 damage.
What's the plus from?
It's
He rolled
2D6. I
rolled
rolled
two
D6
D6.
twice.
Okay.
The first D6 was a 1, and the second D6 is a 6.
Okay. Gotcha.
So 7
gotcha.
total.
Okay. How would you like to kill this ogre?
Yes.
I will just hit him with the 2 rays that come at him, just right at his eyes, right into the head.
Okay. You literally... And you hear this big... As his body falls and all my stuff comes flying off my computer.
Two guys, 1 spell.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Falls down. Okay. Arthas. That was your action, so you still have movement.
I will run up behind Hordal and be like, "Good job, buddy."
Okay. You run up behind Hordal. Good job, buddy. Okay. With that, Hordal, you then see a big behemoth come as soon as the ogre hits. An orc comes jumping on over and takes a swing at you.
He has advantage.
Oh, advantage. Where's my other d20 so I don't mess this up? That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, that is max damage. I am sorry, buddy. That
Don't
is
apologize.
15 points of slashing damage.
All right, so I
But
take
half
7.
because you're raging.
Raging, so I take 7.
7 points of damage as he comes slamming into you. And he just...
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Ooh,
what Hordal says.
Watcher, your go.
Watcher's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on him.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, 12 plus 5 is 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool. We're gonna roll this through. I don't have 46s. Wow, 12 damage.
12 points of damage. Nice. He is still up as your guiding bolt hits him. I forget what color your guiding bolt is, but next attack on him has advantage. It's a star. So the star hits him, and you just see his body illuminate. And he's even like, "Rrr." Okay. End of turn.
And then
Watcher.
For a bonus action, he's gonna cast Healing Word again. He's gonna cast Healing Word at.
Guiding bolt takes a
Guiding
spell
bolt's a
slot,
regular lesson. Or a regular spell.
or because of your
Oh,
thing.
that's right, two
Yeah.
spells. Well,
Actually,
yeah,
wait.
I used a charge, but it's still a spell, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look into that because that's a weird one because you're allowed per your proficiency. We will caveat that you can't do that here, but I will look into that to see if we can figure out the rule. So that's like one of those.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you can do it because it doesn't take a spell slot.
It
doesn't take a spell
Cantrip.
slot. It doesn't take a spell slot, so you can cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yep. That is always the go-to if it takes a spell slot.
You can cast Guiding Bolt without expending a spell slot.
Yeah, because you have
that's-
proficiency up to your proficiency bonus, which your chart, your map allows you to do. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Then at level 2, I want to cast Healing Word because it's a bonus action. I'm going to do that on Hordal again.
Hitting you.
No complaints from Hordal.
That was not very good. Well, that was not very good. 8 total healing
It's okay.
back, but
He
also
gets his reaction.
yeah.
Yep.
So he uses his Oath of Order or his Order Domain to charge Hordal.
And I don't have to use Reckless because he's already at advantage. So
Yep, because you already did reckless.
thanks. Guiding Bolt gives me advantage, so
Oh, you have both. So now you have advantage based off of because reckless is per turn, and your turn doesn't end until like after. So
okay.
I'm gonna allow you to add additional stuff to your roll. So go ahead.
Cool.
Because I stack.
oh my god. Even with advantage,
Add 2.
That's add 2.
Add an
It's
additional 2.
It's probably not going to do it. 11.
11. Oh no.
Not enough, right?
Nope.
I didn't think so, but that's okay because advantage will still be on him. He still has Guiding Bolt on him, so
Is it next attack? Yeah, it's next attack.
it's next attack.
So you just attack. So technically the advantage goes away. Correct me if I'm wrong on Guiding Bolt. I think it's the next attack that the person has on them.
Or
Is
hit.
that? Yeah,
I need to look it up. Here, 1 second.
I think it's just the next attack.
it might be next attack. I rolled
So-
a 2 and a 4 on the D.
Oh
on the D20.
man.
The next
like,
attack
come on.
roll made against this
Yeah.
target before the end of
Okay.
your next turn. has
Yep.
advantage.
That's fine.
I was about
So
to
he's gone
say
now.
because Evanson, I know we
Yeah.
like work that
Yeah.
out. Okay. So Hordal, you miss with your reaction. Watcher,
Yep.
you still have movement.
Yeah, Watcher's gonna stay there. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Hordal.
Our Hordal's pissed because it was an easy. Oh, you got something else, Watcher?
I was just gonna say, can we wrap it up soon?
Yeah, we're almost done. As soon as this completes, we'll go one more cycle and then we'll end here.
Perfect. Hordal's gonna go Reckless because
Okay.
he's pissed that he missed. Oh yeah, that'll work. 23.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. Gotta use different dice. D8 plus 3. Yeah, 9 piercing damage.
All right, Hordal, how would you like to do this?
Ooh, can I add a little flavor to this?
Of course you
Ooh.
Okay. So as Hordal swings, he's gonna go a diagonal downward swing, and he's gonna connect with the shoulder. And as I connect with the shoulder, it just kind of sticks in, and then Hordal's chest glows with that white light, and just Iron Man blast right through the orc.
Nice.
Orc, literally, as Celeste comes down.
Meet Celeste, goober.
Goes flying and dead on the ground. As you guys do that, you hear a girl scream. Ah! Echo
Arthas goes
through
running.
the cave.
Sprint
And
in whatever
we-
direction it is.
We'll stop right there.
Nice.
Well done, gentlemen. But
Nice.
we still have some of the cave left to explore. What just happened? Tune in next time to find out. But round of applause to our players. Portal, good job.
Round of applause to our DM.
Watcher,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
fantastic spellcasting with that new order. That is awesome. Being able to use your reaction, talking about a support character right there. And Arthas, woo, twinning that chromatic orb. Money,
I like it.
money.
I like it.
Well done on the spellcasting all together. You guys are a fantastic group. Thank you so much to everyone that was in. Kathy, thank you so much for liking. Heather, as always. I know I'm only looking at a couple, so thank you so much. Even those on Twitch. We love it. Tune in next time. We'll post when we're going to be up, but round of applause to the players. Good job, guys. Let's see what happens next. Take care, and we will go to the ending screen.
Autosave out.